drive all this way to unload truck.
I'm gonna have to.
How many trees did you guys get?
I think it's 280 that are coming off.
Did you bring a change of clothes?
Worst thing in the world.
No.
Smells like Christmas.
Get at it. Who's up?
Right? Yep.
Who's up?
Keep them separated. Here and there. One. Another history. Noble. Yep.
Douglas.
I can't do the Douglas.
Here you go.
Douglas, go all the way to the end.
You double fisting it, Ricky?
I'm disappointed. I haven't found a really heavy one yet. Maybe I got stronger.
You wear the pine needles well, sir.
Oh yeah. Hey, these are coming from my home.
From your
My
home.
Oregon home.
There you go.
For what?
That's fine.
That's gonna be the sound for the next week.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start? Do you want to start in there with the wrapped ones, or start in the back?
Oh, yeah, where do you want to go, baby? Do you want to see the ones up front, or do you want to see them in the?
Oh no.
You want to see the?
Authorized person
restricted.
only.
Are we authorized?
If you're with me, you're good.
Okay,
This guy's authorized.
let's do it.
You guys need to do an Osmo, buddy. Same camera.
Osmo boops.
All right, you ready?
Wow.
Oh, they're great.
They're a little on the tall side this year, but they look really nice.
Yeah, they're quite tall.
So we had a very warm October, if you recall.
I recall.
It was very warm, and so they were growing like gangbusters all October.
Wow.
Yeah, they were. Look at how big this one is, at 8-inch.
Yeah,
That's tall.
They're gorgeous, y'all.
look how tall these ones are.
Oh.
These are like geese.
3 months from cutting to this, and 3 months.
You must have a green thumb.
2 of
That's
them.
wild. 3 months from cutting. Yeah, from those little plugs that you guys bring.
Yeah, rooted cutting.
Wow. Rooted cutting. 3 months.
What?
Yeah, what happened to this one?
That's a cull.
That's a what?
What we would call a cull. They don't make the cut. They're gonna get discounted.
Aww.
Discounted Christmas cheer.
Hey,
Some of them are weird too. Like, look at this. Somebody will love that, but I don't love that. But somebody will love
Sticking
that.
up out of there.
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, they will.
I always think, like, I always see something really ugly to me, and then that'll be the one that the customer, like, is like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so cool. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, like 3 years ago, we had a Scotch pine that looked straight out of Dr. Seuss. The trunk was all warped and like arched,
Uh-huh.
and someone freaked out because they were doing like
They
a
have
Disney tree.
no, a Grinch tree.
We thought we'd never sell it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Warped, but yeah.
But it was
Grinch tree.
completely turned, yeah.
Well, these are the ones to me that are the ugliest of all. They like we're gonna cut them next year. We're not even gonna grow this variety.
Which one is it?
I think it's
I'm gonna buy it 'cause I just...
I think it's Christmas Beauty Queen, and Tony Lee, the nails guy,
Yeah.
walked by and goes, "Oh, this is really cool." And I was like, "Seriously?
want it.
This is the one that you liked?" Let me
that's
make
nice.
sure. Christmas Beauty Princess.
Well, this one's the Christmas booty. That's why it's...
Yeah. Like they got like all deformed and weird looking. So
Beauty, I'm sure, is gorgeous. The booty is the little sister.
so this year we grew 34 varieties, and every year we tweak it a little. So if something doesn't like work out that well for us, we nix it and then we replace it with something next year. So this is one of the ones that's getting the
Not
cut.
going.
It's not gonna make it.
Make it next year.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Christmas booty.
This is your last opportunity to get the princess.
Like we're gonna maybe get like 1 out of 10 that are gonna look sellable out of that batch, but everything else was like wonderful.
Wow.
Well, not that one. That one,
Really big crop.
that one probably what happened there is it probably didn't get watered.
Happens to the best of us.
I mean, it happens when you're dealing with numbers like this.
We got spring plants already.
I put
So-
in a request.
Yes.
I think Smith's Gardentown should grow a giant poinsettia that you keep year round.
All right.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool.
Be like a spectacle.
Like the fig in there, in the
Yeah,
trap
like,
house.
yeah, something crazy.
Like there is one that's been growing, Amy.
Since you guys,
Yeah, Amy did one, but she didn't do a great job with it.
since you're so well known for them,
We should. I mean, they'll get like 12, 15 feet tall.
and then that would be part of your tour. You can be like, hand this with the poinsettia. You can even do it during your mum tour.
Yeah. Is that your favorite?
Oh yeah.
Winter rose.
Such a genius idea.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, look at this thing. It's absolutely nothing.
You sound like the guy that loves porn. I mean, just look at this thing.
Try it with butter.
It's
I thought you were
foam.
talking about that food blogger that you could give him cricket legs and we'd be like, that guy.
The crunch in it, the salt in it.
The texture, the difference in temperature.
Yeah, the winter rose are real bangers.
Wow.
They're big this year too.
Yes.
Like the actual rose part
Absolutely
are bigger this year.
gorgeous. Y'all really turned it on this year.
What are some of the? Do you have any new varieties that
Yeah.
are going to make the trials?
Yes. One in particular is very, very nice. That's new for this
I
year.
need that boho one.
Yeah. That one's Viking cinnamon. This one?
Yeah, was there another one like this?
Yeah, there's actually one that I like better called Autumn Leaves.
Autumn leaves. I remember autumn.
I believe this one, if I'm not mistaken, I think this one's the Viking cinnamon.
Whoa.
I should have brought my list with me. Okay, of the reds though, this one is my absolute favorite. This is Ranch Red. I don't know if you can see. Tanner's gonna have to come over and film it because I just think there's so much more true red.
It is.
So this batch right here is the Ranch Red versus like, you know, Christmas Beauty Red and some of the other reds.
The
And
ranch is a true, like these are the poinsettias you grew up with.
and they have that bright yellow center
Yes.
where the actual true flowers are.
Oh my god.
I love Ranch Red. And then look at that compared to like these other reds
It's
over
so
here.
Pure.
It's very, it is
such a
pure
saturated
red.
It's
So in comparison to this one, you're
absolutely
saying?
gorgeous.
Yeah, and I just like how, so what we call this, so the flowers are in the middle, and then it's surrounded by floral bracts, but this whole thing is called the inflorescence. And the inflorescence on the Ranch Red is very defined, so they actually look like giant flowers, as opposed in the center, as opposed to like something like this where just the whole plant is red and it's not really a defined inflorescence.
Oh, she saw it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Saw it.
What is she looking at?
She saw the new one.
And then
Oh.
she spotted it. What is this? Stopped her dead in her tracks.
Sparkling rouge.
Oh, it's a rouge.
Hey,
Sparkling rouge. It looks like it's painted.
Is it a poinsettia?
It is a poinsettia.
are you?
That is crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Brand new variety of the poinsettia line, which has been killer. I love the whole poinsettia line.
Oh yeah. And I love correcting customers too. I'll have this poinsettia. No, you won't. That is a poinsettia.
That's no mistake in the
And we will
That one.
refer to her
That one's
as
nice. That one's really nice.
So do you have a lot more of these, or is this a
No,
This is
trial?
just a teaser.
this is a teaser. So every year, like when we start a new one, a new variety that we haven't grown before, we'll grow 50, maybe 100. And then if they grow well for us and they're well received by the customers, we'll pop that up for next year. So I think we only did 100 Poinsettia Sparkling Rouge this year.
I will take 99.
And they've already been selling like crazy. Like this whole table had them. So they're going to be gone fast this year.
Okay, yes, I'm getting some of these.
And next year we're going to pop that up probably to like 300 or 400, I would think.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's,
Because they're not, there's been a few that have been wonky. Like
it's just a tremendous amount of color. It's so wild.
Like this is not super consistent. There's been a few that have had a little bit funky. Like this one threw out a pink bract, a pink inflorescence. You see that? So they're not.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
we appreciate those things.
I like that too. I actually like the chaos when something's not super stable, and there's a little bit of chaotic nature to it. I like that.
Crazy.
Like look at this one. This one has a lot more solid pink, and then it's got this one that's like a lighter pink.
Perfect. They're absolute perfection.
But yeah, this is one that we're gonna up for next year.
It doesn't matter. This is crazy. This looks like something tie-dyed or something.
That one's been getting all the attention this year. She's the princess.
So when do you pick these? Which ones are going to grow? Can I be in on that next year?
Sure. It's actually right after the Christmas season. We meet with our broker and we tell her, hey, these ones were rock stars. These ones sucked. These ones we sold out of. These ones we had way too many left over. And so then we make those adjustments while it's still fresh on our minds. That's the best white that's ever hit the market.
Floral
Yeah.
white is always yellow. You know?
Yeah, over there. Those are what we traditionally called
These,
whites.
however,
This is actually wild.
this is actually white.
I'll go get one of the old school whites so you can see. So these are our white poinsettias that we've sold for many years as white poinsettias. And it's all obviously a much larger bract compared to the poinsettia. Poinsettias are known for those really small and tight inflorescence and bracts. But the color is just, it's not even close.
This is incredible.
And still, when we sell white poinsettias, this is what we refer to. The poinsettias are just a special series. That's the pure
I
white.
really love this right here too.
I know.
Those transitional
Yeah, the
leaves.
little transitional looks wonderful.
That is beautiful. What?
And that hot pink,
And then you've got the hot pink too.
the hot pink once again, that is the pinkest pink that's ever pinked, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like a highlighter on steroids.
You almost can't capture on camera.
I don't feel like my eyes are really telling my brain.
The camera
At
will
this
lie to
color.
you too. They look more red in the camera.
Yeah, in real life, they are just absolutely the hottest hot fluorescent pink you've ever seen.
It's incredible.
It's so crazy. The camera does not pick it up just how vibrant.
No.
It's like they're illuminated somehow or something. They glow.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, you can see the difference between the red and the pink. It's just
I
not
definitely will get some of these.
And I love putting the white next to it.
Oh, I know.
How starkly different.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. Something about pink and green together too just pop.
Yep.
It is gorgeous. Y'all really outdid yourselves this year.
I got a lot more on the other side too. On the better side, actually.
Oh,
There's about 3,500 greenhouses. 3,500 poinsettias in this room here, this range of greenhouses. And we got a bunch more on the other side. Let me set this back. And we got our first geraniums already.
oh my gosh.
And they're trying to bloom.
Pinch it off.
Yeah.
Spring is on the way.
Pick 'em up.
Yeah, spring is on the way. Our first geraniums. Even at a little young one, it's trying to bloom, so we pinch those off. So that way it'll focus on foliage rather than blooms. The autumn leaves this year are 10 times better than what we grew last year.
Really?
They're way better.
I remember 2 years ago they were amazing. I like these too. These look like little bitches.
That's what they call burgundy or maroon.
I love those.
It's just that darker, richer red.
This is like what all the big.
Yeah.
If you like the chaos, the glitter, this is new glitter. It's very chaotic because it'll throw out an inflorescence that's pure white. It'll throw out half moons like this.
Yes.
And then sometimes it'll just be, their goal is just to make it uniformly like this. And it's a lot more uniform than it used to be because this is the,
constellation.
yeah, this is the new glitter. But it still has that chaotic instability that I personally like, but the plant breeders want it to just be like this.
You have to appreciate those little weird things that happen. Yeah. The plant
Oh yeah, they're watering right now.
There it is.
Okay.
We'll ran right into that spider.
Oh, hey.
Is there a spider there? Oh. Oh. Dude.
Came
She protects the
came
greenhouse.
face to face with it.
It's a nice, almost getting a golden hour right now.
Yeah, how perfect is it? I'm gonna get a picture, baby.
Yeah.
I'll take your picture.
We'll do our routine. It's a different direction.
No, you gotta look. You gotta look out here. Here's where all the beauty is. Yeah.
Oh,
And that looks the
the water droplet.
It does. We had our first couple of big orders go out yesterday and today, so that's where this empty space here, because it was full in here. And that's why we do our open house. We did it on last weekend because the very next day after the open house is when tables start clearing out. And you come back here in 2 weeks and this place will be half empty. 3 weeks, we're hoping it's fully empty. So you just have that really short window of time when it's just like that sea of color in here. Because before that, they're all green. And then they're in this kind of transition phase where they'll be like this halfway color for, you know, a month or two. And it's just like right now when they pop right before.
Did having a later Thanksgiving like make you have to adjust? Because like our season is kind of short between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah. So hopefully, I feel like we're selling a little earlier this year. Like people were ready to get them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, in this is Texas, people, it's normal to have Thanksgiving dinner with your Christmas tree up already.
Oh yeah.
Where are those autumn leaves that you said are looking good? Oh yeah, we got some more
Dear
down there.
heavens.
Yeah.
Isn't this one like a Norway or
Nordic.
Norwin orange.
Norwin.
Norwin orange.
We all got it running.
Little
Go.
system going on right here.
Oh, this one's not working. Don't film it.
Put some WD on there, will you?
Normally it works a lot better.
We're looking rusty crusty.
This is embarrassing. I don't know what's going on with it.
We're on live right now.
I'm gonna have to give it a little help. It's like I think it's broken a little further down. It's older than me, you know. Well, I think the pipe became separated. It's only spinning part of the pipe.
It's exquisite. It opens up a different mile. It'll close this side, and then open up a different mile on the other side.
I might just have to move both tables at once. I don't know. I'm gonna do a workaround.
I can't wait to see. What was that one called?
Sparkling Rouge. Oh, I see. It became disconnected.
Oh.
You make it?
I got a little space for us.
Oh yeah, that'll do. Mind your P's and Q's.
So, tapestry,
Oh yeah.
variegated. They look really nice this year.
Yeah. The white or the variegated behind it really makes the red pop nicely.
Oh yeah, tapestry
Tapestry's a banger.
all day. We sell these like all day. Tapestry.
Yeah, actually,
And then the autumn leaves are,
Oh dear.
if we can get to them.
what'd you say these ones were? Norwin?
Norwin orange.
Norwin orange. I'm not putting any filters on these videos, by the way. This is just how.
Okay, autumn leaves.
I need to get us more space if I can. I just bench pressed it. Bench pressed the bench.
That's a real bench press.
That was like a 2-ton bench press.
Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Against those peaks though.
That's exactly what I was saying. Against these pinks, they're crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that pink is, stand by, Robin pink.
Robin pink right here. Oh, look at this. That's nice too.
It's almost like they're made for each other.
Yeah.
They do.
They go well together.
Look at that red little variegation on that Robin
Oh
pink.
yeah.
Yeah, the autumn leaves are really nice this year.
It's my favorite every year.
Autumn leaves.
Well, the reason I like them, a couple of things. One, they color up real early. So usually by like the second week of November, they're looking great. So you can actually use them in your fall decorating
Absolutely.
because they jive with those fall colors
Yeah, they
really
carry
well
over.
and then carry over into Christmas. They're one of the earliest ones to color up though, which is nice for us.
Yeah, that's nice.
They actually begin to color before they even make flowers. So some of the newer genetics will do that. It used to be that all the poinsettias wouldn't really color until the flowers developed, but now they're popping bracts out before the first flowers come along.
And that's an effort. That's on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're trying to get to.
Yeah, that's part of the genetics is they want them to last for longer throughout the
Yeah.
holiday season.
What are the things that they test on? That's one of the things they test on is like a selling point.
Yeah. So it takes 5 to 10 years to get a new color of poinsettia to market because sometimes it happens through a random mutation. All of a sudden you're growing, 1,000 of one color and one of them just mutates to a different color. You try to propagate it. You see if it's stable, if it's going to hold. In those cases, that's nice. But the majority comes through traditional plant breeding. So they'll find plants that have qualities that they want and they crossbreed them. So they'll take the pollen from one flower of one plant, take it to another one, and they'll actually allow them to go to seed. And then they'll take those seeds and plant them out, thousands of them, and then select from those thousands of seedlings ones that have the qualities that they want, and then continue that breeding process year after year until they find a product that is beautiful, disease resistant, the size and branching that they want, and then stable in color. Once they find one that they want, then they will patent that variety. So all of these are patented varieties. We pay royalties on them. We don't do the breeding, but we pay the royalties on them to be able to grow them. We cannot take cuttings off of them at all.
Yeah.
Even though they're super easy to propagate, we would get big time in trouble for propagating these plants without doing the proper licensing and royalty fees.
It's kind of crazy to think that some of these plants out here could be the life's work of like a single person, because like over a lifetime you could only really, if you're saying it takes like 10 years to come to market, I mean,
4 in a lifetime.
how many can you do in your professional life?
Oh, and then how much time is wasted on ones that don't end up
Right.
working out,
Yeah, for all the ones
So,
that don't make it.
That's why
But
it's
thank you
so
to
important.
all of you scientists doing this work,
Yeah.
because we get to enjoy the fruits of all of that labor
We get to enjoy the bracts
with
of your
our
labor.
eyes.
That's why the patent process is so important, because nobody would do it if you couldn't make money off of it. You know, if it was just a passion project,
yeah.
you know, and then you do all that work and then someone else takes the credit for it and makes all the money off of it. The patent process, and for these breeders to be able to spend all that time and then be able to actually come out with a product after sometimes years or decades of work and finally get some money off of it. And it's really not even like crazy amounts of money,
It's
because
not gonna set you up.
yeah, because the patent lasts for 20 years. After 20 years, it becomes open source genetics. So once a plant has been patented for 20 years, anybody is allowed to propagate it and sell it at that point. And once that happens, like if you haven't got your money back at that point, then anybody can make money off of it.
Right.
You missed the boat.
Are there any poinsettia that you could propagate because they're out of? Do you have any that you could propagate?
I don't have any,
No.
but yeah, there are open
Yeah, I'm sure there's some,
open
yeah.
source genetics on poinsettias out there.
Yeah.
But they're not as good as the ones that are.
Right. Yeah, they're just getting better and better. It
Yeah,
sounds like.
they improve on them every year.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
When my grandfather used to grow them, a typical poinsettia would be just one stalk and one inflorescence on top. That was, when you look at old timey pictures,
really?
it was a single straight plant with one bloom at the top. But then what they would do is they would plant multiple in a pot, so you get a larger pot and you'd get 3 flowers on it, or
Yeah.
3 inflorescences on it.
We are obsessive people. We
Yeah.
want all the blue.
Yep, so they started breeding them, and then through the pinching process, so these ones will naturally branch now and make multiple flowers, but we also put a pinch on them. So that means when they get about this tall, we pinch off the top of them. We have to throw that cutting away, sadly, but then that will cause them to branch earlier and be a more compact plant.
And give you more color.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
That's really nice. That would be fun to kind of grow your own from a cutting one year.
Can't
See if you can
though.
get it to color up.
Can't do it.
I know you
You,
can't do
you
it. But,
technically could,
I mean,
but you just can't sell it.
the regular person could. You just can't sell it.
The regular person could. I would get in trouble for it.
We follow all the rules here.
Yes, we do.
Keep that in mind.
And I love paying taxes. Siri, if you're listening. Uncle Sam. Sometimes I'll pay double taxes. I enjoy it so much.
Just for fun.
We actually have inspectors that come by and make sure that we are not taking any illegal licensing.
They check out your greenhouses, make sure you're not growing some secret poinsettia somewhere.
They do. Yep. If they, they'll come through and they'll check our paperwork and like, hey, you ordered and pay licensing on this amount of this variety, and if you happen to have extras, and they're like, where'd that come from? And then that's how they get you.
I don't know. They were just growing out here. It is a greenhouse.
I have a green
This
thumb,
happened
sir.
randomly.
See this thumb?
You just can't get them from growing.
Can't help it.
So it sounds like we need to start making some decisions.
Uh-huh.
Bag them and tag them, huh?
Oh, yeah. We'll do a solid amount of your reds.
We've got another batch of rose over here. We've got another batch of sparkling rouge on that end.
Yep, I'm getting all those.
We've got the green envy over here. I don't think you saw those yet.
Oh, they're kind of limey.
Yep, lime green. They're kind of tucked in there. We can go look at them if you want.
Yeah.
It gets tight down here. Sorry. Walk like this. And it's wet. Sorry. You should have known. We could have. Ouch.
It ain't nothing blocked in. I had to do it all.
What did you do by it?
All right, let's go over here and we're going to check out a green one.
It's green envy.
Nice.
Green envy start. They're just slightly more limey than the yellows over there. You can kind of see the difference actually. Just see the lines on the yellows. What are the yellow ones called down there?
Golden glow.
Oh yeah, golden glow. These poinsettia people really know how to name their plants.
Oh, yeah.
They're not just giving us some randos that don't make any sense.
Some of them don't make much sense. I love the line.
Yeah, so
I
nice.
know.
Oh, right down the middle, yeah.
So satisfying.
Just seeing the whole scene.
Sunlight on those.
Yeah, right in the middle, the sunlight right there in the middle. That's pretty.
They're like, we're so cool.
Reds are cool. Obviously, that's the one we sell the most of.
The one you sell the most of, you gotta have them. It's gotta be really gratifying to sell a bunch of things that you've grown.
Oh yeah.
Literally from, what do they start, like this?
Mhm.
They're really, really tiny. Just little rooted cuttings. Oh, here they are again. We just can't stay away. Does it remind me, do you remember those the cream savers?
Oh yeah.
The packaging of a strawberry cream saver? That's what it reminds me of.
Strawberry cream.
Those were so good.
It's like a strawberry shake.
Tomorrow. I know.
I guess we should look in the truck to see how much room they have.
Oh, I didn't think about
That's
that.
not a bad idea. We can cut through that way actually.
Okay, let's go see.